welcome to session number, Joe?
19.
19? I thought it was 20. Welcome to session 19 or 20, the least appropriate.
20.
Thank you. Welcome to session 20 of the Heck Riders. Who wants to give us a recap for a shiny inspiration point?
Where did it start?
We started in the in Gideon
Just
Lightward's
met
You
Lightward.
started with a conversation with Gideon
Yeah.
Lightward.
Is it the hidey hole?
Yeah, he was a friendly chap.
Yes.
He wanted us to do something, didn't he? I'm not sure why I'm going. I cannot remember.
He wanted us to go underneath the chapel, the church in the graveyard, and stem the tide of demons that were flowing out from underneath it.
He said that some humans had gone down there.
I couldn't
And-
remember if he was pro-demon or pro-devil. One of the two.
He
He's
is
pro-devil. He's
He dislikes
pro-devil.
the demons. And he had assumed that the humans who had gone down, which was the group that we were looking for, were in cohorts with the demons, because shortly after they went down, demons started coming back up.
Yeah.
And he has been throwing bodies into a big hole in the ground, which have been coming back as various flavors of undead.
I got a roll table and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we went down into the hole, killed a bunch of demons and other creatures, and then eventually found, at the very, very end, a very upset individual who was currently being controlled by both celestial and infernal forces as they battled for his mind.
Celestial and Abyssal.
Abyssal, who were trying to battle for his mind, which while he was wearing the Helm of Torm. And when we got there, a ton of demonic minotaurs burst out of the thing, out of the hole, which caused a whole bunch of demon ichor to be spilled about as people grew new arms, new heads,
Yeah.
shorter legs, longer legs,
Plesiosaurs.
strange
Eyes popping out.
strange legions, all kinds of bizarre things were occurring. Sen
Raven
avoided all
Guard's
of that.
arms and legs switched places at one point.
Yeah, they did, but Sen did deal with that before. Everyone had a bad day. And then we finally, once we killed all the Minotaurs, we pulled him out, and he was still incoherent and useless. Sen tried to remove curse, did not work to fix the problem.
Fix his
we
arms
could
and
not-
legs, though.
It did fix his arms and legs. And we went, all right, we have to take him with us, so he'll go in the cloak, and we'll just drag him along. And then we blew up the underside of this place.
It got very Indiana Jones for a few minutes.
And it got very Indiana Jones. Sen realized that he wasn't very fast, so he gave his cloak to...
Lulu.
Gave my cloak to Lulu, jumped inside of it, and allowed Lulu to take me out of the area.
Yeah,
instead
you
of
have
dying.
120 feet fly speed.
Yeah,
Remove
go
me.
fast now. And with that, Sen doesn't know what happened, but everyone else seemed to eventually escape, although there were rocks falling from the ceilings, which is usually a bad sign in D&D. And we escaped. Gideon Lightwarden was there. We lied through our teeth to him and discovered his secret of where his undead minions were coming from. Sen was extremely disappointed, but couldn't do anything about it. We left, went back to High Hall, underneath where the expert in exorcism told us, I know how to do this. We need a consecrated altar to Torm, which we have, conveniently.
You did that one already?
Yeah, did that job already. Tick. Instant quest completion. And she said, yeah, this is probably going to draw a whole crap load of stuff to us, so be ready for it, and might want to wait till tomorrow.
Draw attention.
Yeah.
It was like three things, wasn't it? We needed a powerful symbol of self-sacrifice, she said, which we said would be the sword from the Tomb of the Unknown Hero.
Yep.
The consecrated altar, and another thing.
Yes, a prayer that she knows off by heart.
So, there you go.
And that will hopefully restore Gideon Lightwarden to his... Oh, no, sorry, not Gideon Lightwarden. Raven Guard to his normal sound mind. Maybe.
It would take a lot more than a ritual by some random person in in a cathedral to bring Gideon Lightward back from the brink.
Oh, you say that. He is just a vampire, so could kill him and resurrect him.
He looks like a vampire. That's what we know.
Yeah, he looks like a vampire.
He looks toothy and golden eye and
Yeah, which is why I thought he was a vampire at first, but then I actually read his stat block.
He's not a vampire.
He's not a vampire.
It's not a vampire. It's worse.
I guess because, like...
He looks so vampire in the art.
Yeah, I guess because, like, he's demonic, so they're trying to, like, give him that kind of look, but it just ends up looking very not. Like, it looks very, like, vampiric.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Oh, well.
okay.
Hmm.
So we were just waiting in the crypt. We were starting a long rest, right?
Yeah, we'll start the long rest, and might be a nice opportunity for some role play.
Okay.
Although, sadly, I've got no music for some reason.
Uh,
I know why. It's because I didn't do the music. I did the music for the cathedral upstairs, and that's just carried over into the catacombs every time. But when you jump straight into the catacombs...
yeah.
Don't like this fire tornado in the...
Oh, you can see that, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You can see that, can you?
Yes.
I was playing around with roll tables. I thought I'd set that one to not actually display it to you.
Fair enough.
That's if you roll 0-0 on the Demonica table. That's what your blood turns into.
A fire tornado.
So if I roll this, can you see that on the table in the chat?
Yes.
You can. See, I've got it. I've gotten it set so that it's not supposed to do that. Oh well, that's not for this session anyway.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah.
So yes, you can all get yourselves settled in to have yourselves your long rest if you want. As you sit down, as you break out the food that you've got, it's I believe I've mentioned before that the food is not great.
Yeah. I might start ritual casting purify food and drink. Not that it will help any like specific way, just might take the edge off.
Mm-hmm. Well, as we mentioned, possibly last time, at some time previously, anyway, you've already been doing that on some of the stuff that looked like it was starting to go bad.
Yeah.
So you are, even if the food doesn't taste great, you're at least preventing it from making people sick.
Yeah, it's bad food, not deadly food, like school dinners.
Yeah. And yeah, Feria will remain here, as will Seltern, just looking after the people. Seltern
It's the druid, right?
is the druid. Yes, he crafts. He gets some good berries out, and he starts offering them around. Lulu is looking a bit tired. She's flapping her wings weakly, so she will head off to go and get an early rest.
Got beat up a bit.
Well, it was more the fact that she was sprinting.
Oh.
And yeah, she looked a little bit dazed.
Cool.
And Sen, a moment, please.
Yes, of course. And he follows her.
Yeah.
It's still paused, so I can't.
What are you talking about? It's not paused.
Huh?
So yeah, it's going to have this conversation whilst walking around.
Okay, sure.
So I wanted to apologise, Sen.
For what?
When we were down in below the cemetery, and we got to the area with all the remains.
Yes.
And I although it's cool that actually that pops up on screen when you type something.
It is very cool. Yeah.
That's new, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes. So Ray is saying yes. When we got down to the area with all the remains, and it just slipped out.
You made a joke. It is fine. I have quite thick skin. I am a dragonborn after all.
I didn't want you to feel that I was intentionally mocking you.
No. It's fine. I have an unusual cadence to my voice that some people find amusing. I've learned to live with it. I accept it. It's a part of me.
Well, I'd still like to apologise for not giving you the respect you deserve. You're a powerful caster, and
I am.
And you've been a good friend.
I have tried. You have seemed more bright here than you were above.
I feel more comfortable now I'm back in Elturel, despite where Elturel itself is. I feel like I'm making a difference again.
You were always making a difference. Does not matter whether you were here or there. This place is trying, I imagine, though. But your attempt at levity is welcome. Is what keeps us sane here.
I'm sorry to say that when we first met, I wasn't completely sure about you. Some of it might have been the stigma from
he does this kind of like if you were all right with me, and he puts his hand on her shoulder. He's taller than her, so it's like down.
Yeah.
If you were all right with me based on my appearance, I would be concerned.
It wasn't your appearance, Sen. It was the necromancy thing.
Oh, I would also be concerned. The people that practice things that I do, not all of them are good. But you wield a sword, and not all that wield a sword are good.
Well, you've taught me that necromancy itself doesn't have to be evil. It is, like you say, it's like a sword. It is a tool. And the purpose to which it's put can be good or bad.
Yes. If you really want to watch out for a particular wizard, the enchanters are the ones you want to watch. But I feel the message will get a bit muddled if I accuse another sect of doing something or being ostracized. But the point is taken. I understand. My particular brand, we come off as creepy and weird and disrespectful.
There are a lot of people who do use it for ill as well, and that is not helpful for the PR.
No,
for necromancers.
Yes. Maybe I should print leaflets.
Pamphlets might be a good idea. You just spread the joys of... No, that might be going too far.
Spread the joys of... No, I don't think people should be talking about spreading the joys of necromancy. It tends to end up with people digging up bodies. But...
Well, with regards to bodies, if you do come across any fallen Hell Riders in this place, I give you permission to use them.
To restore them to combat.
Yes.
To aid their still living brethren.
Yes, as long as they're used in the service of protecting Elturel and its people, I can think of no. I can think of no better purpose to which they'd. I think they'd agree.
Thank you. I can ask them myself. I have the ability to speak with the dead. But it is good to know that a fellow Hell Rider has given me their permission. Makes it easier. And I am always courteous. Speaking of which, we must deal with that hole. That is an affront.
Yes.
And Gideon Lightwarden needs to be put in it.
I find myself very, very disappointed in Gideon.
Do not judge him too harshly. We do not know what miles he has walked in this place, but it appears he has gone very far. It may be possible to still save him, but we will see.
Of course, it's important to grant the opportunity to improve yourself before
Indeed.
the final blow.
Yes. Redemption.
Speaking of the Hell Riders, I'm a bit concerned that I'm the only one I've seen here. Beyond Gideon Lightward. And
You are
occasional
sure?
corpses.
You are surely the highest ranking Hell Rider.
I
tell me.
was relatively new to my captaincy when we went on our mission.
The thing about survivors in situations of disasters, they have a tendency to not be the high rankings. They have a tendency to be the ones who fled. Like that guard hiding in the corner. He survived because he was afraid. Fear is nothing to be afraid of. It's something you need. So, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I just wanted to. Actually, there is one more thing. If I find myself separated from the group, could you look out for the others?
Of course.
Thanks. I know that you're all good people deep down.
I think I'm good people on the edge.
Well, you're good through and through, and Zados in particular has not had the most positive history. But he's trying to be good, and I'd appreciate if you could support him in my stead if I'm unable to.
Is it better to be born good, or to be good, even though be born evil? Hard to say.
I think it's what you do, the actions you choose to take, that lead you to.
Then Zados is better than me, by some definitions.
He's still relatively new to it, and he seems more confident in himself now, which I'm glad of, but...
Yes, removing that knife was necessary. Is that one?
That was Dagomir.
That was Dagomir, sorry.
Yes, just having the support in his moral education. It is my task, but if I'm unable to fulfill it, then I would ask you to hold that obligation on my behalf.
Of course.
Thank you.
But I have no intention of letting you die or run off alone.
No, but anything could happen down here.
I imagine there are far worse things than death in this place, though, so I will be watching for those. You all experienced some of those when you stepped into the demon Icker. That was an interesting experience. Some positive, some negative. How is your? She had one leg that was shorter than the other.
Yeah, she's still like that.
Can I fix that right now? I don't know.
I
if
think
that
you're out
spells-
of remove curses.
I think I might be. Yeah, I am. Perhaps tomorrow I could fix your leg.
Thank you, that would be very much appreciated.
You're very welcome. Before I go to sleep tonight, would you like to hear a joke?
Sure.
Why do necromancers make such good friends?
I don't know.
Because they're great at raising people's spirits.
Thank you, Sen.
You are very welcome. Good night.
Good night. Yes, Brad, you can tick off your goal.
Yes!
Oh,
It's a red goal!
I was drawing that out trying to get you to make a joke.
I know. I had to look at. I had to find a good one. I think of a good one. You know, just like,
Yeah.
kinda like, well, it needs to fit. Sen. Okay, good.
The necromancer joke works well.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
So yeah, Rhea's going to go and go to the sleeping room.
Sen will.
On a weirdly differently sized legs.
Sen will sleep somewhere in the main chamber. He'll find like a little hiding hole.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else wanting to do anything before going to sleep?
Maybe.
Hmm?
Yeah, maybe. We're not like that far through the day, are we?
I mean, you've got
it was
a
like-
couple of hours of like downtime before you need
Yeah.
to have your long rest.
What I'm going to try and do is try and raise a few volunteers from the townsfolk, as it were,
Mhm.
to help me get upstairs and bring. You know, like there were loads of like shattered pews where they built barricades upstairs
Mhm.
lying around, and most of them are on fire. I want to see if there's anybody who will help me drag some of those down so we can set up barricades in the tunnels as well, as opposed to just like having useless barricades upstairs where we don't need them. Yeah, can I like try and convince some of the?
Give me a persuasion roll.
I should try. It's not really one I can guidance. It's fine. Has that worked?
You also got a penalty at the moment, haven't you?
Yes, but that's taken into account in my
Mm-hmm.
for God's sake, it's not rolling from D&D action. Hang on, 1 second. So it'll be this minus 1. 17.
That's a decent roll, yes.
I
You,
need some volunteers. Need to drag some stuff down, set up some barricades, palisades. Anyone feeling up to it?
Scaredy Cat will go.
There.
And then a bunch of other people, including the guy who has the shield
Nice.
that you made.
Yeah, I just be going up to the top level, selecting sort of the choicest bits of wooden framework from anything upstairs or any metal we can find, and trying to bring them down. What would it be to try and set up barriers in the tunnels?
Ooh.
I've got smith's tools if that would help for like hammering nails in, but it's more of a carpenter's thing.
Yeah, no, I think
Any of you carpenters?
I can give it a shot.
Okay.
And yeah, in terms of a role, I think I'd probably ask for more trying to figure out where to put them to be most effective. You know, identifying the choke points and all that. So, raw int, unless you can bargain for an alternative.
Okay. Warren is a +0.
Tell you what, I will give you advantage on it because of your affiliation with the Red Knight, but it'll have to be raw int.
Yeah, I'll just go for yeah. Can I consult my book of strategy for a guidance on myself for this one?
It is appropriate.
Excellent. 16 with advantage. that first one, and then 18 total.
Okay, yes. Do you
think
manage to
probably,
identify
like,
some decent choke points and figure out the best places
there
to put?
and there.
There are people all throughout these catacombs. I mean, the majority of them are here.
Okay.
So yeah, you can put them there and there, but you can also put up a couple, like there and there.
Yeah.
And same on the other side, just to try and slow people down if they're making any
That's
ingress.
exactly it. Yeah. I was more worried about finding enough material, but yeah, that's cool.
Well, you get up there and you find some broken masonry. Rather, the pew's probably pretty broken, pretty burned up, but meteors have been hitting the entire thing, so there are some big ass rocks.
Cool. Yeah, that's me.
Delwyn, the spores that you control, are
Yeah.
do they need to be attached to your person?
What do you mean? Like they can come anywhere
Well-
around me, and I hold my hand out, and they just flare up in my hand.
Well, I was pondering about rigging up some kind of tripwire that, if triggered, would then release some of your spores. Is that something, or will they not last very long outside of your presence?
Unfortunately, they don't last very long. I am trying to figure out a way to harness them so that they can be used in such a way, but it's not something that is within my power at the moment.
Do you control the spores, or do they just listen to you? Like, are you and the spores the same thing?
No, we're not the same thing.
Like, I didn't know if you were made of spores, or... Okay, that would be silly.
I'm my own person.
Yeah, but it might be a symbiotic thing. Oh, wasn't I horribly poisoned by something living on one of the walls in here? Or was that earlier?
That was the dungeon under the bathhouse. That was yellow mold on a tapestry.
Oh, yellow mode. Yeah, damn it. Okay.
If only we could have saved some of that ichor, that would have been
Yes.
useful.
Agamemnon walks past with a big armful of wood and just goes, "I'm sure there will be plenty more time to harvest blood, Delwyn."
Excellent.
One thing that I could do. Yes, I do. I still got it. Where are we likely to be doing the ritual? Is it actually within the?
You'll have to do it at the altar upstairs.
That's the altar that blocks the entrance of this place. Is that right?
Nope.
Oh.
It's the altar to the north of that, the one that was corrupted.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the one we saw
the lady
people
chapel
around,
just
and when we
behind
came
it.
back, they were all gone.
Yes.
You sent your snake in there to fight the
Yeah,
cultists.
yeah.
Is there only one way into this place that we're aware of? Because I've had a quick walk around and
I think we explored the whole place, didn't we?
Yeah, I've had another walk around and I couldn't see anything obvious. Is it? How do I? Is that the primary way out that we're aware of?
Yeah.
Yeah. How high are the ceilings?
I have forgotten. 2 seconds. Cathedral. $15 high.
Could I enlist? Have we got any steps or? Oh, yeah, some of the. Dagamir, can I borrow some of your wood temporarily to stand
course.
on?
What do you need?
So what I'm thinking is, I've got a vial of holy water. If we created a sort of a trip mechanism across here, that if triggered would drop holy water.
You want to
Straight
home
down.
alone them? Good play.
I'm not sure I've seen it. Is it anything like the play Home Alone 2?
It is a lot like that one, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. In that case, yes. I would like to Home Alone them. But this time it shall be them that are alone.
Cat. One.
You okay, Mike?
Yes. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. A certain cable was knocked out by a certain four-legged fluffy animal.
Is it Lulu?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you got to watch out for them Hollyphants. They love fun.
Yes, they do. So, apologies for that. Yes, I would. Can I Home Alone them, please, Mr. DM?
Okay, I'm going to need you to give me making a trap check. I think for you this will also be raw int.
Cool. I do have Tinker tools. I don't know
Oh.
if they are.
In that case, yes. If you use your tinker tools to set up a trap, give me a int plus proficiency, assuming you're proficient with the tinker's tools.
I am. Yes. Yeah.
And yes, a tinker's check then.
So int plus. Is there a Tinker tool? Can I just roll that? No. Okay. So I've got to do that. Ability check.
And then you
then
add 3 to that, right?
Yes. If that's my proficiency, yes.
Yep.
Plus 3. So 17 in total.
Okay, yeah, you set up some holy water. One of the guys who's helping you disappears off and then comes back with a bucket that's full of water. It's like,
Genius.
I got this from the holy water fountain.
Oh, that is brilliant. Have you seen the play Home Alone then, by any chance?
No, I missed that one. But my wife, she told me about it. She brought the little ones to see it once.
Excellent. Yes.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah, it had a particularly gory midsection.
So you managed to set up a tripwire and a massive bucket full of holy water.
Perfect. With that, I think possibly best to retire for the evening.
You are bad and you should feel bad.
Yeah. Can we get the long rest in? If like, it doesn't
yes. Does Delwyn have anything else that you'd like to get up to?
Nope.
Then yes, everyone may have themselves a long rest.
Nice.
So yes, you have your rest. It's occasionally broken up by the entirety of the room shaking quite violently. But it's the regular occurrence of violent shaking, unfortunately. And you complete your long rests. Ravengard is still nonsensical in the morning. And it's been relatively quiet.
Okay.
You see Rhea with her mismatched legs, stumbling around. Actually, can I have a perception roll from everyone, please? Okay, Sen, you notice that the rainbow scarf that Rhea has been wearing is no longer around her neck. You are muted, Brad.
Interesting. Sen will just look around her neck and just kind of point to his own while trying to catch her gaze.
Oh, I gave it back.
Yeah, she's here.
She's here. Yeah.
Very well. Glad it found its way home. Then.
As am I.
What was this? It occurs to me that while I could fix your height disparity between your legs, it does use my most powerful spells up, and we are about to draw every demon or devil straight to us. So perhaps maybe after the battle, if it does not impair you too much.
Well,
Did we pick up scrolls last week? Like what ones did we get?
I think we have one remove curse scroll.
That's what I wondered. Because I've got the bonus to movement but the penalty to charisma, which sucks for me but isn't like a deal breaker for today. But
yeah, Rhea's of the same opinion that
I can wait.
Yeah, Rhea can wait as well. All she's just a little bit slower.
Yeah, I think it's mostly the plesiosaur that was really fucked.
Yeah, because he just left it stewing in the ichor.
Marinating.
You'll remember how to have a lovely tale to tell its friends when it got back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just going to turn the lights on real quick.
Through years and years of Fey Realm therapy.
1 sec.
A thought has occurred.
Yeah.
If we have barricaded this entire area, if there is another way in, then we do risk leaving the populace to basically be slaughtered as we've sealed them in. You are muted, Joe, if you are.
You are correct. What I was envisaging for barricades was something like this. I'll send it to Discord. So you get a staggered barricade across the corridor. So you get cover from. Yeah.
So it kind of bottlenecks them.
Yeah.
Why are we barricading down here?
In case they get in.
Although I do actually see his point.
Like we don't need to get down here, right? So we can just close. They've not had any luck getting down here thus far.
Yeah.
So we could go out there, close it off, keep the civilians safe, and
it's just another line of defense, really. Because if they get through the big altar, like it'll probably be something that's loud if they get in through that, and then it gives we arm these people with whatever weapons we got from the Order of the Gauntlet. I'm not talking character. We arm these people with whatever we got from the Order of the Gauntlet storehouse, but it doesn't really mean shit if they're all killed immediately. No offense. He sort of nods to the civilians he is saying this right next to.
Aww.
fair.
It would also provide us with an area if we did need to fall back.
Redundancies. Layers of defense.
So, none of you actually asked about anyone about any other entrances, have you?
Well, sorry. When I was saying any other entrances, I was talking to. I had. Oh God, said that to that lady. I can't remember her name.
Ferrier.
Yeah.
I must have missed that. Sorry.
That's okay.
'Cause I don't remember hearing the question.
That's fine. Ferrier, are you aware of any other entrances in or out of this place?
Yes. There's a secret tunnel in that fountain,
Ah.
but it's not really usable except in the direst circumstance.
Why not?
Where does it lead?
It used to lead out of the city.
Oh.
Ah.
It's a death trap then.
Now it leads to a perilous drop to the black water below.
It is out of the city, though, so it is still technically go where it's supposed to.
Probably the fastest way out of the city.
What? Yeah. Okay. So obviously that can't be used as an escape route. But can things get in the other way?
It only
if we
opens from this side.
Okay, perfect. That is fine. Do you have any way of? Oh no, you'll be. They're doing the ceremony with us. Yes. Do the villagers have any way of signaling you or us if they run into problems?
No, but we'll be nearby still.
Yes. Okay. No, I was just worried. Okay. Shall we begin this? Well, head topside first.
What will this ritual involve, Feria? Tell us more.
Okay, so this ritual, I just need to find the correct bit. So the ritual of returning, I've not performed it before, but I know I've never performed this attempted this particular ritual before, but I know it by heart, as it were. So the prayer should take half a minute, and whilst it's being spoken, someone needs to gently rest the sword on the helm.
On the helm that the Raven Guard is wearing.
Yes, the sword needs to be resting on that helm whilst I'm reciting the prayer.
So we should immobilize Raven Guard so he does not run away.
You look at Ravengard and he's just like... He's not actually moving.
Will it be painful for him? He has lost his mind and it starts to feel like he is being armed. He may run or become violent.
Hopefully that won't be the case. This is supposed to be a purifying ritual.
Okay.
Hopefully. So, the sword must remain in contact with the helm for the duration of the prayer, and the rest of you should be ready to help if it becomes necessary, or if any evil forces start trying to disrupt the process, fighting them off.
Stop them. Yes.
Okay.
I forgot to put you guys on here.
That's fine.
Hey. Oh, there we are, yeah. So this is the up here, isn't it? They were probably doing the ritual.
To the north.
As far as we know, the only entrance to the cathedral is through the doors at the south, right?
Yeah. Except for all of these blasted out windows.
Right. That's unfortunate.
Also, assume that the altar has been cleaned off and purified.
Yes, yeah. Like when we did the purification before, it just sort of went.
Yeah.
Sillet banged it.
Yes. So Feria will stand here, and someone will need to stand there holding the sword. Rhea is happy to do that. Wait, what's he doing there? Rhea is happy to do that. Or she's happy for someone else to do it themselves.
Would it not be better for one of the skeletons, perhaps one of the unarmed ones, to do that particular task? Or does it need to be a creature that is not affected by radiant energies?
It's never come up.
I can't imagine it would.
We can certainly give it a try.
If this ritual fails, can we try again?
Yes.
Just with whatever attention has been brought upon us.
Yes.
Dag will just pull Sen aside and say, Sen, what is the celestial word for eyes? Doesn't matter if you like, just whatever it is. Essentially I'm setting up a code word for hypnotic pattern. So if you hear Dag, if the characters hear Dag shout a particular word, they know to close their eyes because the hypnotic pattern's going to go off.
Right.
I will warn you out of character, but in character it will be that particular word.
Yeah. Sen will tell you.
Yeah. They're likely to come from the north, as it is the easiest way to the building, so... Sen, you, I imagine, wish to be further away from the front line, as it were.
Yes, if possible.
So, are these windows here completely destroyed? Is there like a ledge that I could hide underneath, or were they floor to ceiling walls?
They were floor to ceiling.
So they are open passageways to the outside, and you can step through them.
Yep, quite freely.
So they're literally at ground level both sides. Fair enough.
Okay. That looks more rocky and block. Is that like a cliff type thing that we've got going on there?
That is not a cliff. That is... The ground has warped slightly. It's not. It's not a cliff per se, but it is rocky terrain.
Will it be difficult terrain for them to get through that bit? Or?
You know what? Let's say yes.
Okay. In that case, can I sort of hide behind this pillar where I currently am? I want to be. Obviously, I won't be fully hidden from all directions, like from the outside. But if I can be more hidden to stuff coming from the right, from the more open terrain, that would be grand. Because even if they see me coming from over here, it's going to take them longer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan, at any rate.
Rhea is going to be there, right, at this end of the altar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think Dag will stick relatively close by just to be able to intersect anything coming through this window at Rhea. Considering that she's really the one we need to not, break.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. If I hide here as best I can, because then I'm kind of within range of anything that's coming through.
Delwyn, you have the south covered?
I do.
Good, thank you. It is as good a plan as any.
Okay, are we ready to start?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad night to be with you all.
So, is it Skelly? Skelly puts rests the sword on the helm.
Yep. Does he blow up immediately?
Well, we'll roll. We're going to do this in initiative rounds.
Okay.
Not suspicious at all.
How do we roll?
Just before we start the ritual, I will use symbiotic entity.
Mm-hmm. I've still not gotten you a symbiotic entity done properly, have I? Sorry.
That to be clear, that's the one that gives Delwyn a bunch of stats.
Oh right. No, it's your helper, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
I've just started rolling for everyone. Sorry.
Oh. Stop.
Slightly below average, as is tradition.
The fuck just happened?
Oh, natural one.
Natural one initiative.
No. I mean, just all of those dice. So Feria stands there, closes her eyes, concentrates for a bit, and then begins speaking. Ravengard just says things all wibbly.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Skelly's turn. Can Skelly give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure. Oh, fuck. That's my saving throw. 7.
Okay, so Skelly will be taking 9 force damage.
Okay, he's alive. Just watch Skelly go. He's the iron skeleton as well, so it's like, oh, that's going to take some time to repair.
Yeah, the iron's a little bit warped in places now. Next skeleton.
Oh, sorry. Yep, next skeleton is just waiting for it.
Yep.
Not got any commands yet, so.
Zados' turn.
This is creepy with no music.
Mm-hmm.
So, the one who took force damage, is that visible to everyone else?
Vibrating like he's in a sonic
Yeah.
Yeah, you
chamber.
probably would have seen Skelly go. He'd readjust his jaw whilst holding onto the sword with the other hand.
Can I will move alongside, and I would like to prepare the action to grab the sword if it is dropped by Skelly, either voluntary or involuntary, but I'm not going to try and take it from him because I don't know what order specifically has been given to him.
He's just been told to hold the sword.
Yeah. But I don't know if I then try and take it from him, if he will then...
Register you as hostile.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll kind of... I suppose I could also... Can I... I'll also hold on to the sword, but in no way...
In no way stopping him from holding it.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, that's the end of Zados' turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hit the end turn button, please?
Yes. Yeah. My bad.
Also, you can right-click the combat tracker to pop it out. Very useful. The symbol at the top, the fist symbol.
Yes.
You can even do it with the chat log now, thanks to the recent update.
Nice.
Which is... okay, it's now Sen's turn.
Sen is seeing Skelly taking a beating. He's going to order the others. If you see any devils or demons coming through, except for you, Skelly, hold that sword, begin shooting them. And then he will... He's going to do nothing for now. So we'll just skip.
Okay. Delwyn's turn.
Given that I can't see anything, can I do like a perception check to see if I can hear anything coming up on us?
Sure.
26.
Okay, you can hear boots to the south.
I hear something coming beyond guard. Did that use an action? What did that burn?
That should technically use an action. However, if you've got something small to do, I'll allow it, because you're not actively threatened right now.
It was more prepare a chill touch cantrip.
Yeah, I'll
Cool.
allow that.
I'll do that if I see anything coming towards us.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the end? Is that it? Did that work? No, I'll click there instead.
Dagomir.
I'm going to move to here. I am going to... How badly did that hurt Skelly?
He's about half health.
Okay. I'm going to cast Heroism at 3rd level and cast that on Zados, Skelly, and myself.
Okay.
Where is my...
What does heroism do again?
Heroism does this. If it will actually cast. There we go. So you You're immune to frightened, and you regain hit points equal. So you gain temporary hit points equal. Well, 3 temporary hit points at the beginning of each of your turns. Concentration for a minute.
Cool.
Then I'm going to bardically inspire Skelly, saying, "You got this. I'm trusting you with that sword." Clap him on the shoulder. Bardic inspiration. Then I think as there's movement to the south, I'm going to move. So I have to do 10 feet to get there. Then
Took you 15 to get there.
15 to get there. Then 40 with my new improvement, springy legs. Yeah. And then which end turn button am I using? Is it the one in the menu?
The one in the menu, yes. So the one in the combat tracker. The one that's on the in the sidebar isn't working, unfortunately, after the recent update.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. Ferrier's turn. Ferrier continues to recite the prayer. Rhea just readies sword strikes against anything that approaches. Oh no! Rhea will stand there and will just be have sword strikes ready for anything that is going to interrupt Skelly.
Cool.
Lulu. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. I see figures to the southeast.
Fall back, Lulu.
And Lulu falls back.
Oh, that's a bad thing.
I shoot him.
Okay. Oh.
That's some juicy damage.
You just
Somebody had a bad day.
you instantly murk him. Hey, end of his turn.
Okay. Are they? What are they?
Look like a humanoid cultist type person.
Right, new orders, boys. Any cultists, demons, or devils, if they come through those curtains, fire. And that's skeleton turn. You can't do anything. Something goes after him? Ah.
And because they've rolled really, really well, they don't actually get to go until the start of the next initiative round.
Yeah.
Lights burst forth from the helm.
Okay.
Little lights that that's only a 5-foot reach on that. Okay. But it's basically, it flies up there and it starts generating some electricity, and it looks like it's going to go straight for Skelly.
Yep.
At which point Rhea will attack it. Will miss it.
Ooh.
Will miss it 3 times. As it then attempts to electrocute Skelly.
Fails. That is way below his armor class.
Yep. The other one is going to attempt to do the same thing on Feria.
Oh no! Oh!
She just straight dead.
She's just straight dead.
Shit. We should have got her to write down the ritual.
Me reload
feels
a
like
previous
so-
save.
That feels like something we would have asked.
Damn it.
Otherwise, we're just going in hot on the on the improvisation here.
Yeah.
Raven Guard just goes, "Bah."
Yep.
Skelly, need a con save, please.
Okay. Ooh, 19.
He's fine.
This is problematic. Oh, he doesn't do anything else. He's been told to hold the sword, so.
Ooh, what's your movement speed? So, Delwyn, you can see this thing coming in flying.
I can. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah. Ooh, hello.
And it barks orders and points its sword at the at this altar here. And then
There's a lot more coming from the south. They're trying to get into the crypt.
and that's the end of his turn.
Okay. They were ordered to take out humans and devils and demons. Wisps are neither.
Correct.
So, Zados.
Well, specifically, they're not. Like, do the skeletons know they're not that? Like,
They're kind of dumb.
Yeah, they're not.
They do exactly what they're ordered and nothing else.
They're basically kind of like computers.
Yeah.
okay.
I should have been more. The problem is being general is then it's like attack anything that enters here. One of you walks into the room and they start shooting. So I have to be specific enough.
Mm-hmm. Zados' turn.
Yep. I'm just trying to find my. So, I will stop holding the
sword.
and use my glaive to stab to avenge.
Feria.
Yes.
That
Poor lid.
that will do it.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
Do I get? How's it doing? Sorry. Is it still alive?
Still
or-
alive.
Oh, okay, cool. Beat this roll. I will. Stabby, stabby.
Yeah, that one dissipates.
Have I got enough movement left to rehold the sword? I guess I'd have to drop my glaive
I'm
if
gonna
I
say,
were
I'm
to
gonna
do
say,
that.
yeah, you'd need to drop the glaive.
Okay. Can I move around and stand behind the Will of Wisp thing over here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So, the thing that she was speaking,
Yep.
was it a repeated prayer, like like over and over the same thing, or was it?
Horizon.
Yeah. Or was it? I'm going through a thing that I need to get to the end of it.
It was a. Can I have a religion check, please?
Sure, you can. That's not my. I was nearly going to give you a religion check from Skelly, and that's not going to be helpful. 23.
Okay, it seems like she was reciting a specific prayer, but you got the feeling that the prayer itself wasn't specific to this ritual.
So it's just a generic prayer to Torm.
It is a prayer to Torm, And with a religion check that good, you can realise. Hang on, I know a Predatorm. I've heard it in passing. I could. Probably...
We already know one because we burnt a load of fuckers with it on a bridge.
So Sen will run over here and restart the prayer up.
Okay. Because he did that before Ferrier's turn next came around. Yep. And with a religion check of 23, I think I'll allow it to continue uninterrupted for the moment.
Cool. Like, Sen can't say anything else except this prayer now, so he's kind of stuck.
Correct.
But, devils, demons, and cultists, so yeah, that's fine. And that dragon thing is definitely in that category. So...
Dragon thing?
Yeah. Dragon thing.
I see no dragon.
You will.
You will.
Don't burst my bubble.
Delwyn has seen the dragon thing, I think.
He has. Hello.
And it's now Delwyn's turn.
Do I still do the thing?
Can you speak Infernal?
No.
Okay.
Oh. No, I'm still going to do it. So I turn to Lulu and... Hang on a minute, let me just double check something. Cool. I turn to Lulu and say, I trust you've got this. And I move 30 feet up. I will then bonus action, phase step the rest of the way. Oh, why can't I pick him? There you go. I look down at her and then I cast. Boop, boop.
Ooh.
Do better next time.
That was lucky.
Do you have the 300 GP's worth of diamonds?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have to be specifically diamonds, or can it be 300 gold with anything?
Has to be diamonds.
Has to be diamonds.
I do not.
Or like specific spell components which can specifically replace diamonds, but those are very few.
Then I do not.
Alright, I'll just re-kill her then.
I'll put that back then.
Awkward.
Sorry, that would have been...
Back to dead!
That would have been clutch. Okay, it's now back to Delwyn's turn. But if you pulled that off, that would have been beautiful.
You see, Foundry is a lot less good at telling you components than Beyond.
Yeah.
Prep to that.
Would it been possible for us to acquire these diamonds before we got here, or did you gain this spell while in here?
It's whenever we got the last level.
It's a 3rd level spell, so it was only when he hit the 5th level.
Yeah.
I remember when we did that.
What level are you guys now? You're level 6 now?
6.
No, I would have got it. No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
I'm mostly arguing for a fact that if it's more of the interface fucked Rich rather than the thing, would he have bought the diamonds before we went down here knowing he would need them?
Like, I've got 300 golds worth of rubies, but...
That's
diamonds.
That's awkward. It's like they're the wrong color. Shit.
Where did you get those rubies from again?
Comes back as a fire elemental.
That was in the crypt below when it was that hidden cache.
Right.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Do you mind if I re-prepare a different spell then?
Go for it. Yes.
We got Sen reading at least, which is good for now.
Cool. Right.
And you've got a minute to get 300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust. So.
That's true. Anyone got any spare change?
Quick, have a whip round.
Specifically in very organised carbon.
If you'd gotten those 300 golds worth of rubies before you came to hell, it would have allowed you to swap them.
No, that's totally fair. Right, what is the range? This next thing I was going to do. Cool. Are the cultists carrying like crossbows or bows, or they've got like swords or?
Scimitars.
Cool. Okay. So in that case, let's do that, and we will put that there.
Oh.
That doesn't actually
No,
have an
that's-
attack roll.
Yeah, I don't know what the dice roll is for, but I mean, it looks lovely, doesn't
Take
it?
it.
You know what? Let's do that at advantage. Why not? You know? Oh, there you
What the fuck?
Really annoyed that his resurrection spell didn't work. The spikes are extra pointy.
Okay.
Dear. But yeah, I'll do that. And that's it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just hit the end turn button, please.
Oh yes, sorry. There you go.
Dagomir.
And I call out. There's 6 of them down here now, including the flying beastie. You're muted, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. 3rd level shatter. The flying beastie is about there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I saw him on the way. I could see him as I was moving down, but yeah.
Yeah, he is in that general area.
Shoal fire. Where is Shatter? There it is. Shatter, cast, 3rd level. Cast spell. Oh, that's not very much. I guess I will just get there then. As long as I... Yeah, cast it there. So yeah, place a Shatter there. Con save, please. Ugh.
10 damage. That was.
That
Okay.
makes it, and it wouldn't make it if my charisma wasn't reduced from. Yeah,
Yeah.
it made
well.
it exactly. Yeah, they both take 10 damage.
And the altar takes 20 thunder damage.
Oh. Can I not place it above their at head height?
It's a decently sized altar.
But the guy is flying. I would have had to place it upwards to catch him.
Yeah, but you wanted to get the cultist as well.
Oh, yeah, the cult is on the ground.
Okay. Then bonus action. What am I gonna do? I will. Is anyone injured?
Skelly.
Yeah, but my own healing word doesn't affect undead or constructs.
Is it not?
Nope.
No, healing magic does not work on the undead.
Heroism does.
Huh.
So you can gain temporary hit points from it.
Yeah.
But not. In that case, yeah, I guess that is me. Where is end turn?
Well, she's dead.
Yep.
Rhea, however.
Oh, Rhea.
She'll have advantage on
She
these
does
at
have
least.
advantage from flanking.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, well the short sword attack's going to hit.
Well, maybe maybe one of the longsword ones as well.
Ooh.
Oh, not that one.
Nor that one.
Jeez.
It's that one big leg, man.
It is just throwing off her balance, yeah.
And this attack does not seem super effective. Lulu's turn. And letting out a massive trumpet blast, which is accompanied by a glittering rainbow of sparkles.
Of course. That is a lot of fail.
That's
Yeah.
bad for at least some people.
And these are all with disadvantage.
Yeah. Because they're all evil man, she's a freaking celestial. So wow, they
I like that
all
one.
failed?
Well, it depends what the DC
Yes,
is.
they've all failed.
Yeah. Oh my, all those cultists are dead.
Yes. Just checking. Okay, no, doesn't have vulnerability to the Radiant.
Delwyn and Dagomir are like, Lulu just beat our kill count.
Kill stealing bastard.
Hooray! Smiting the evil!
Bloody spawn campers.
Okay, well, he's dead. It's that skeleton's turn.
I can't have. Yeah, he can't. He can't attack the. I guess he could attack the wisp, kind of.
No, you've already argued yourself out of that one.
Yeah. So, and I didn't give them new orders, and because I couldn't.
No, you had to get chanting.
Yeah. Okay. They're dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Okay. Will-o-wisp.
Yep.
Who's he going after?
Skelly.
No, he is not. He still misses. Skelly is armored to high heaven.
And it's lightning, so it's that nice layer of sort of skeleton disguising cloth over this, making him shockproof.
Yeah.
I am going to need a con save from Skelly, though.
Con saving throw. Oh no!
You'll have
Right.
a D8 Bardic Inspiration die.
A D8. Okay. 14.
It's close, I can see it on his face.
Yeah.
Skelly's head does not get blown off.
Oh, that's good.
That is
bonus.
That is the third turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, round 3. It says at the top of the combat tracker.
Do I see him like shake and rattle? I'm like.
You can see this weird power pulsing from the helm down the blade and lighting the skeleton up from the inside.
I kind of look at Rhea and just give her a look of like just going. Right. I need to check something actually. I don't need to speak to command them. I can do it mentally. Jesus.
Ah.
Okay, right. Okay. Well, it's the white Abishai's turn.
Yep. And it is going to attack the altar.
Wrong altar.
You should
Okay.
sort that out.
Nah, he's not going after the altar that you guys are doing things to.
Yeah. Oh, this is a different problem. Shit.
He's going after that basket of eggs.
You didn't hit the AC on the thing?
Yeah.
Would Shatter have actually damaged the altar?
Oh, it does structure damage. It's massive.
Ah, okay.
Honestly, the altar has done more damage than the Abishai. Sorry, the Shatter did more damage than the Abishai has just done.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But, yeah, Delwyn, it managed to actually sink its sword right into the altar, and you just saw it tear a big... Difficult to see from where you are, but you just heard a cracking sound as it just went... And now it is Skeleton's turn.
There is nothing for him to shoot.
Okay,
And I haven't given him new commands.
Zeros.
Mm-hmm. Let's glaive him. Is that with advantage as well?
Yep.
I roll with advantage.
Nice.
How's it looking?
It's not dead yet.
Let's repeat that.
Not
roll then.
re-dead yet.
And rubbish.
It's still up.
I think the thing that adds damage I have to declare before
Yeah, most things are, declare.
It'll either say when you make an attack or when you hit.
Yeah, if there was another creature, I could have done it, but no. Okay. There's not much more I can do, alas. Okay.
Sen.
I will mentally command the 2 skeletons here to attack the wisp and anything else like it that appear.
Okay, and for your action, you continue to
enchant.
Yep. Well, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Delwyn.
Oh. Cool. Go to there. Check. One more. Go there. Boop. Right next to the fucker. Let me read up at what his initiative is at. Shares your initiative count, takes it immediately after me.
Cool.
I should order it to attack. Good if I could see
I
that.
will. Yeah, I've got a. Okay, update combatant. Initiative value, I'll put that as 9.15.
Okay, so I want to roll 1d20 plus 9 spell modifier, which is that. 17 to hit.
I believe that hits. Yes.
Second level spell, so that. Ugh. It takes that. I forget what damage type is.
Oh, you rolled a 1 on the d8.
Yeah. It does not. Piercing damage.
Piercing.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. And that's it. Oh yeah. So yeah. There you go, Dag. And you're muted again, Joe.
Thank you, 5, 10. This altar, can it be actually climbed upon?
Yes.
Okay, so I will get to there, and I will point the holy symbol scimitar at the Abishai and say, you're not worthy to be here. You profane this place with your presence. Face me or flee. I do not care which. And I'll cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Okay. Well, that's a big fat fail.
There we go. So he takes 15 psychic damage and has to flee away from me.
That is a attack opportunity.
Yes.
Ooh. That hits.
Very nice. Oh.
Yeah.
That d8 is rough on you.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I think, yeah, that's me.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, Ferry's dead. Rhea. She is going to drop her weapons and grab hold of the sword.
Okay.
That she thinks that's what you were trying to get at with the.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Ryan's finally
Skelly won't release it, but she can grab it.
Ryan's finally going to get his players in the Guardians of the Galaxy moment.
So Rhea is now holding the sword.
Okay.
So she's going to make that Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, she's okay. She's got health.
Yeah. It's 11 force damage, which is it's fine for her.
Yeah.
It's Lulu's turn.
Come on, Lulu, get the win.
I get the feeling that Rich isn't super impressed with the Trumpet of Sparkles.
I'm not.
Gotta get one of them party things for whenever.
Wow.
You've got to make Ryan use it whenever Lulu does the ability.
A Vuvuzela. Ugh.
I meant one of those little things you get in crackers that like fold out.
Okay.
Yeah, she blasts that thing into the wall.
Shit.
Da-da-da. Okay, cultist dead. Skeleton's turn.
Okay.
It was ordered to attack. It was ordered to attack the wisp.
It was ordered to attack the wisp. Attack the wisp. Go attack the wisp. With its silvered scimitar. There we go. Has advantage.
It does have advantage.
Huzzah. Button. Just
That was
a
so
miss, I'm
close to being a
afraid.
20.
yeah, I think these things are very quick. So yeah, that's fine. Okay.
He's dead. He's dead. Wisp's turn.
Yep.
The wisp will attempt shock on Rhea.
No, it will not. The wisps, except for the one time, the wisps haven't been that much of a threat.
Apart from that one natural 20 on Feria. It's Skelly's
Skelly
turn.
Brutal.
Can't do anything yet because he's not been ordered to release the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Abishai is dead.
Okay. This skeleton will go here. Does not have advantage.
Nope.
And there's no way I can get advantage. Come on. Come on. Oh, you rat of a dice. Nope.
Okay. Zador's turn.
It's stabbing time.
Oh,
Uh,
you definitely
okay.
hit.
Yeah, I'll reroll just in case it's no, 2 18s. Okay.
And it fades away to nothingness.
Is it just
So-
me, or is no one else getting the current turn ring now? Because I've got the yellow on deck ring, but not the other one.
Yeah, I don't have the current turn ring
I
either.
can see
Yeah.
it. I can see it around Zados right now.
No, I cannot. I can see the gold one round Sen.
Yeah. The second I
Um,
click my token, it seems to disappear. It's weird.
So, how frantic does the shouts that I can hear coming from the altar? Two.
Oh,
Okay.
really? I was trying to remove them from the combat tracker. Apparently, that deleted them from the field.
Oh,
That's all right.
Okay.
Unless they're coming back.
yeah.
So the things that appeared from the helm, where is the helm actually on the guy's head?
Still
Yeah.
on the guy's head, yes.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to stay exactly where I am. But can I know I've hit N10, apologies, but can I shout down down towards Dagomir's way? Everything okay there, Dagomir?
Muted.
Muted.
I literally saw it pop up as you. We defeated all the ones we can see, but there may be more.
Okay, shout if you need assistance.
We'll do.
Yeah, done.
Okay, so Sen's turn.
Sen will command all of the skeletons to attack anything that attacks Rhea immediately. And then he will continue chanting.
Mm-hmm. Delwyn's turn.
Come back here, and I'll ready a chill touch.
Okay. Phase Spirit.
Won't do anything.
Dagomir, muted.
Jesus Christ. Yes, yes. Could I make a perception check, see if I can hear anything coming?
Sure thing.
26.
You don't hear anything as far as you're
Haste.
aware. It's nothing is triggering off your Dagomir senses.
Nice. Okay. How much of a beating has the altar that I'm standing on taken from
Oh, quite a beating.
there?
As in, the path down is currently exposed.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go to here and start casting mending.
Okay.
Yep. That'll be done in 10 turns. So.
Mm-hmm.
No. I think I'll ready a vicious mockery if anything else turns up.
Okay.
But I'll stand over the
gap.
over the entrance so that anyone would have to go through me to get in there.
Okay. Hit the end turn button, please.
Yeah.
She's dead. Rhea's turn. Rhea will hold the sword and make that con save. Just enough.
Ooh. Okay.
Lulu's turn. She'll fly up to Dagomir and go, Did we get them all? I can't see or hear anything.
No, but stay alert. There may be more.
She's got
Fucking
her
John
trunk.
Wicking the holy elephant there, Ryan.
The trunk is locked and loaded. Skeleton's turn, presumably holding its action.
Yeah, ready's an action to shoot whatever attempts to attack Rhea.
Okay, Raven Guard is crazy.
Skelly does the same kind of. Skelly lets go of the sword and then readies an action to attack whatever he sees. Same with that skeleton.
Zados.
I shall ready an action to attack with the scimitar any enemy that gets within range.
Scimitar or glaive?
Glaive. Yes.
You can tell we had a few weeks off.
Yes, I have. It's problem. Rhea didn't get injured in that, did she?
She's been taking damage from the blast occasionally.
Oh,
I think she's failed once.
Yeah, she only took one hit, which was for like
can I
10
use
damage.
can I use a bonus action and then ready an action?
Yes.
Because is it my main action that I'm then basically moving into the reaction slot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, can I cast Healing Light on? No.
Sure.
I don't want it to roll because it's only going to roll once. It's going to roll twice if I click the actual auto button. So.
Do it anyway, and then.
Oh, okay. I was just going to roll a d6.
It tracks a usage of it as well.
That's fine. Do you want me just to roll d6 as well, or?
Please.
Yeah. Yay! So she gets you have 2d6. Yeah, so she heals 6. I'm not sure how 6 plus 1 got to 8 in that previous one.
Because it's a plus 1, apparently.
It was a 6 and a 1.
Yeah, that would be 7.
It's 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
And then 6 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so she heals 7 then, I guess. If it's a plus 1.
She's taken some healing. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, 7.
Yes. Okay, cool. And then I've readied the attack action with the glaive.
Sen's turn.
Continues the same.
Delwyn's turn.
Same as before. Same as before.
Dagomir. Pharaoh's still dead. Rhea's turn.
Ooh, very good.
That'll do.
Is that the last turn? Because that's now. Okay.
Lulu. Skeleton. You know what? I'm just going to roll the next one. And that's the 6th round. After another whole combat round, we get to her rolling an 11, which is the DC for this check, and
Okay.
that is 30 seconds.
Then what happens?
And then the music stops.
Does Raven Guard look of same
And
mind?
the helm comes off.
I immediately, the second that happens, the second it's done, he reaches down and casts Gentle Repose on the
Farrier.
Farrier.
Sets the
Okay.
counter to 30 seconds.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, so the helm came off. The helm suddenly looks loose on Ravenguard's head.
Can Sen at the same time just tell Skelly, take the helm off?
Skelly takes the helm off and immediately puts it on.
Why did you do that?
Does it compel you to when you're holding outside? It's okay.
Can't go mad. And there's no brain in there for them to control, so I mean, that's going to be a bad day for those two.
So Skelly is currently subject to a whole mess of visions.
That don't affect him because he's undead. That's weird. Do I
So
see, like, does one of his eye sockets glow blue and the other one glow red? And it's just, like, flickering between the two. I'm like, that's probably not good for
It looks
him.
like he's wearing those 3D movie glasses.
Yes.
Oh, and red.
That's...
They blink between blue and red. So blue, and then suddenly one goes red, and then it goes back to blue again, and the other one goes red, and then they both go red.
Dag will call back. Everything okay back there?
Yes. I think the man is in his right mind again.
He is, however, unconscious.
So
Yes, we'll need to take him downstairs.
Dag is going to start making repairs on the on the altar.
Sen will tell... Do I still have control of Skelly? I assume. Mostly.
Sure. Mostly.
We've got no brain.
No, he's
So-
got no brain. But when you try to control him, you hear whispers.
That's worrying. That's a problem for later. You two, and looks at the other two skeletons, pick her up, points to Farrier. Then Rhea will take the man downstairs.
Sure.
Skelly follow.
Rhea awkwardly picks up Ravengard and then does her weird hobble shuffle.
Now that, yes, and I remove curse.
Much obliged.
Spools back in like a tape measure.
Apologies.
Oh,
Skelly,
you're the worst.
Skelly, you did very well holding the sword, although now you've got a bit of a kaleidoscope effect on your eyes, so we're going to sort that eventually. Yes, good job.
Just put some dark glasses on him.
Yeah.
Skelly's enjoying his own private silent disco.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts dancing.
Oh, good.
So if they're carrying, I'll escort.
We're still in initiative.
I
Yep.
see that.
Ah.
Yes.
Sorry, combat has ended. There you go.
Oh, okay. So I'll escort these guys down here, but I will then need to stand guard over.
Well, I'll just move us all back to the catacombs.
Okay. Can I stand guard over Dagmir while he does the repairs, though?
Sure.
I can do a cubic foot per minute, so I'll just do it till it's done.
Sen can do cast mending as well, so he'll help. Oh, I can do that.
Well, yes. People are very concerned that Feria fell.
Do any of you happen to have 300 golds worth of diamonds?
Does Ravengard? He seems like the kind of guy who'd pack some resurrection components.
You'll be well compensated.
We're not but simple farmers, we are. Sorry.
Can we search Ravengard just in case?
You can search Ravengard.
Nothing.
Sure.
Nothing. No, he's got his +1 longsword and his regular shield and his plate armor, and that's it.
This is going to sound a bit crass, but was there a jeweler's in town somewhere?
This is a good point.
Yes, I think there was. There used to be. This is Ray, I say. Yeah, there used to be. I saw you do something to the body. Was that?
She's in stasis.
Okay.
Temporary. It buys us time so that she does not die here.
She will not decay.
How much time does it buy us?
10 days.
Okay, I'm. We can have a hunt for some diamonds.
Yes.
Um,
She was brave.
we are in a catacombs. People here not likely to be buried with anything of value, specifically diamonds.
I think the problem is it's a needle in a haystack.
Yes.
There's no guarantee that we would find it, and
Yes.
it may not be any less dangerous than going across town to the jewelers.
I mean, the
Jewelers.
I suppose there's always the Temple of the Highest here in the catacombs. In the western part, the bunch of sarcophagi, which contains former power, some of the most powerful figures in El Terrell history. They might have been buried with something.
How many sarcophagi are there in there?
12.
What's the name of it? The Tomb of the Highest?
Temple of the Highest.
Because my thought there was if there was 10 of them, it might be the same people that were in the statues that had all the radiant damage coming out of it in the cemetery.
I mean, there seems something.
Oh yeah, each
fitting.
of the sarcophagi holds the body of a former high priest of Torm.
So Torm is not exactly going to be very friendly with us if we try rooting around on bodies and things, I imagine.
Wait.
Does not sit right with me.
Is it
No.
is it not? Is there not something balance like to take from the dead to bring life back to one who has fallen, defending Torm?
If you have a way of speaking to Torm, then possibly.
I don't know. I'm still getting to grips with your rules.
They are not my rules. They are Torm's rules. Mine are different. We place no value upon dead, or their possessions, or their bodies, beyond what they can help living with.
So Torm. Okay, so I'll go in here because that's got the old Torm symbol.
Oh, quick question. Where do you place Ferrier's body?
I probably will take her and the great sword and place them both back in the Tomb of the Unknown Hero.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking that would be a good place for her.
Ooh.
Just sort of say a prayer to the Red Knight and by extension Torm and say, she was brave. She did not need to fight, but she did. So look after her. We'll be back for her. And then place the great sword back down on the altar as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I say? Yeah. Can I also offer a prayer to Torm as well, asking? How do I want to phrase this? Please, please watch over her, and if there is anything that can be Yeah, I've got a token on the
Yeah, go on.
Aldrich.
That's Delwyn to me.
Nope. Beat fog of war for me. Thank you.
Yeah, please watch over her, and if there is, if there is anything that we can do to bring her back, that you if there's anything that we can do to bring her back that would not anger you, please have it in your wisdom to show us, please. Yeah, please watch over her, and if there's anything that we can do to bring her back that would not anger you, please please grant us your wisdom and show us. Cool.
Okay, the prayer has been made.
I'll step back in case other people wish to say words as well.
Then we'll walk up. The girl fought bravely. She deserves a second chance at life, especially while being in this place. If you have any mercy in your heart for him, you will grant us this request and show us the way. That's it.
As the last person leaves the chapel, Dag will say something like, "I'm talking to her a lot recently, and from what I've learned is that the gods do not wish to give, they wish for you to take for yourself. So if we want her back, let's go get her back."
I agree. I was trying not to anger them, but if you think that robbing the graves, and now that I say it out loud, yes, that's probably, I can see why that might not go down well. We'll go to the jewelers.
There is another matter. Lightward.
Yes.
He should not be allowed to continue.
No.
The longer we wait, the harder it will be.
Yeah.
More of those creatures he will summon to himself.
There is the danger.
Do we wish to end him directly, or is there a way that we could use him to take out additional forces so they wipe each other out?
We have no way of contacting any abyssal forces, and those are the only way of doing so. And there would be no guarantee that it would work or that it would not make him stronger. You saw he slaughtered the Minotaurs and raised them as more soldiers.
That's true.
In my opinion, he needs to be put to the sword.
What army does Zariel fall on, one side or the other?
The devils.
Devils.
She is the archdevil of this place.
Yes. So, do the demons have an equivalent?
No. There are bigger demons, but not more,
They don't have the same power structure.
They don't have a power structure, they just have power.
Yes,
Just raw rage and destruction. That is what they are.
Is there any way that... Because... Is there any way to bring him back into the fold?
I would like to try that, but it may be difficult.
Is it possible to undo the corruption?
It is possible.
We would have to find the circumstances of his
Unlikely.
descent.
How willing do you think he'd be to discuss that with us?
Extremely unwilling,
I would not put money upon it.
but he lives in a hut nearby the crypts. It's possible whatever he may keep journals or have kept journals while he was still alive. Information may be kept there. There's a chance.
I mean, what if we went as a group and some of us talked to him about more demon slaying opportunities to see if he knows where some demon strongholds are, we pose as people wishing to join the side of the devils and fight. So, no, say we are looking to fight more demons. Does he know of some good locations where we could go? While some of us are talking to him about that, because that's an area he gets very passionate about, the others could sneak in and see if he has diaries or find clues.
Yes. We could draw him away, as you say.
Yes. We'd
Right,
have to be very careful. I don't like the idea that we lie to him or make promises that we somehow get suckered into a contract. But
Promises tend to be binding.
Yes, but if we are truthful, but perhaps not fully truthful, that might be our best. That might be our best approach.
Do I get this? When I was seeing him, did I get the sense that he was undead, or was he a devil?
He was undead.
Okay, so then, I do not think he has the power to do contracts. I think he is something more akin to what I create, but with free will.
Could I get a
Religion?
I think a religion check, yes.
Is that from all of us?
No, that's enough.
Sen smart.
Sen, he got the brain meats.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the promises promises are promises. They're not as binding as contracts. And contracts, you do need to actually sign something.
Yeah.
If with a 25, then it's fair warning to say, if you want to get something out of a devil, then make sure it's put in writing, and you've both signed it.
Yes, there is no need for us to be concerned about running into contracts with this particular creature. For now, if we come into contact with anything like Zariel or others, then it becomes a concern very quickly. And if Asmodeus himself casts his eye towards us, we are in a lot of trouble. Do not accept any deal from that one. He is a creature that managed to get one over on the gods themselves.
The father of lies.
He did not lie, technically. That is something that's what the gods like to believe. They don't like to feel that they were tricked into agreeing to something that they...
I grew up with a devil, you remember?
Yes.
Lies do not have to be untrue to be lies.
No. They can be...
The most skilled liars in the world only ever tell the truth.
He is a complicated thing. He can, in some senses, he's kept the mortal world safe from all of the demon kind. For what reason, who knows?
Responsible agriculture of souls.
Indeed.
If we fight Lightward, he's going to be powerful.
Possibly, yes. I do not know what deals he's made.
Reinforcements.
If he is undead, are you able to control him at all, Sen?
Not yet. He is too powerful for that. It requires much more advanced necromancy.
And if he is dead, is it still possible that he can be turned back to the good side? Or
He is a creature that has free will. It is possible for him to make a different choice.
so he can change? Cool. Yep. I mean, I think we agreed that we need more information.
If we, just to counsel the other side, if we go there and offer him the opportunity to repent, we lose the element of surprise. Just to think about it.
That is true. But I would rather take the more difficult path and be good than be righteous.
Without knowing his motivations, I don't think confronting him about it would do any good.
So when do you wish to sally forth then? We have a number of targets, the jewelers, the cemetery. Which first and when?
I'm also quite concerned about where all the Hell Riders have gone.
Yes.
So I'm thinking it might be a good idea to check out Helm's Shield Hall as well.
What is that?
That's a bit north of here.
It's about the city. How long do we have? We can't just dilly-dally up here whilst it continues to sink.
This is true. Maybe once Ravengard's awake. He's been here longer than I have. He might have some idea. Well, he's been here longer than we all have. He might have some idea about timescales, or he might be able to tell me what's happened to the other Hell Riders.
When we were performing the ritual, what? Because I didn't see a lot of the action. What were we attacked by?
Will-o-wisps, the little undead spirits.
Apologies, not us, as in.
What happened to the south?
Yeah. Yes. What were you guys attacked by?
A devil creature.
Devil creatures.
Some kind of dragon and human cultists.
Okay. Yeah. I feel the diamond dust would be good because I'd rather not. Morale will take quite a large hit here if we can't get her back up soon. So perhaps if we go to obtain the diamond dust, check out the was it the shield hall, the horn hall?
Helm's Shield Hall.
Shield hall.
The shield hall to the north.
Then go to confront Lightward tomorrow when we are fresher.
He agreed, and hopefully Ravenwood will have woken up by then. And he can provide more information because he may also know what.
At that point, Lulu comes around the corner and says, "The Grand Duke has just woken up."
Answer that question then.
He was only out for an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's go then.
Now we go see him then.
He's in your special room.
Yeah. Big room with all the tables and the stuff.
Yep. He was laid down to rest on the table. He's now gotten off the table and is actually sat in a chair.
You Ravengard. Welcome back to the land of the living. Close enough.
I have Skelly with me, by the way. Yeah.
Have to thank you for freeing me from that waking nightmare.
Yes.
Your men are all dead.
Fuck.
Slaughtered by the Minotaurs, but looks like they gave as good as they got.
The helm appears to be cursed between two different warring gods.
Yes, Torm and Baphomet. I was granted visions from both of them. And I saw that one. And he points at Lulu.
She has been with us for some time. Says she has a connection to this place.
I was in what can only be described as a spirit journey. I saw a bloodied woman in armour, a soldier wearing the colours and the crest of Elturel, grasping a longsword that glowed with divine light, and fresh blood streamed from a nasty cut on her cheek. He's got this faraway look in his eye as if he's reliving it all over again. And flying next to her was a small golden elephant with rapidly fluttering wings. That one.
You remember that, Lulu?
Yale. Her name was Yale. She was Zariel's most loyal Hell Rider.
He's a Hell Rider.
She was one of the 3 generals. I saw her plunge the sword into the ground whilst you trumpeted, and then an alabaster palace rose up around the sword. You took flight and watched as a bloody scab grew up from the ground to engulf the palace, and the enormous demon that had been bearing down upon you. Then I watched you flee. You seemed confused. Until you encountered two odd, bird-like people, dressed in patchwork armour, standing next to a strange machine of some kind.
What kind of bird person? I think I've got minor illusion. Oh, minor illusion skirt. This one?
Not that one specifically, no, but that kind of thing.
Kenku.
So that's a Kenku.
That's concerning.
Minor illusion
I remember.
as well.
I remember. No, not that one either.
Okay, cool.
I remember. I met some bird folk named Chucker and Clonk. Where? Fort Knucklebone. It was in Fort Knucklebone. And she quickly flies out of the room.
Lulu.
Stop.
With
240 foot of movement, if she does nothing but, there's no way any of us are going to catch her. She's like...
Eventually Lulu comes back. I see it. I can see the fort.
Of the side of the
It's
side of the city.
It's on the ground. But it's not far. 10 miles?
Okay.
Several 100 feet down as well.
You think they might know where to find this Yale? Or do you think she is with them? He, she, Yale?
She.
She.
Yeah, Yale. Yes, she was the best of us. When? No, I'm sorry. My memory is still very hazy.
Fine.
But
Just
yes,
run
You
off.
did well.
they the two bird folk might be able to help us, help me remember,
You
or
think
maybe Mahadi. I made a friend here. His name was Mahadi. Maybe he can help us. He hid me in a place called the Wandering Emporium.
Is this another bird person?
No, he's a man like you. Well, like a human.
No one quite like me.
I doubt that.
Like the Duke here.
Human.
Yes.
Are you sure?
He
He looked human.
Yes.
How long
Yes, he
ago
looked
was
human.
this?
Looked human.
I don't know.
You think this Yale or this Mahadi might be able to help us in any way to take the city back to the mortal world?
Well, that sword that Yale plunged into the ground, that was Zariel's sword.
I wonder.
It still contains some of her light.
So if we can find Zariel's sword, and then what do we have to anoint Zariel or kill her or what?
It might remind her of who she is.
Give the sword back to her. But we have no idea where it is.
So these folk you know might be able to help us find the sword, which is a start.
Maybe. The sword, I mean, the chains are also from Zariel, possibly but evil. Maybe the swords could be a counter
Purify
to
the
the
chains.
chains.
Destroy them. Okay. I'm game. Let's go to Planet Any.
Yes. But first the diamonds, and
And Light Ward.
yes.
And figuring out how we get down.
Perhaps he can answer a question so that we do not need to go searching. Where are the other Hell Riders?
Well, if you're going down to search for things eventually, I'll stay here and I'll rally the defenders. I'll make sure that these people are kept safe and do what I can for them. Rhea nods and goes, I'm staying as well.
Bless your people, I understand.
There are a lot of innocents to keep safe.
And I have friends that I can trust to go out and help out there.
Yes, it is not going to be a pleasant experience out there either. It may be easier to move in smaller groups.
Yes. You to drill some of these townsfolk into more military fashion, will you? It kills me to see how they hold some of those weapons.
Oh, trust me, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Holding it like a fucking knife and fork. Anyway. Sent question, the other Hell Riders. You know of them? Where they've been? Where they go to?
Unfortunately, all the Hell Riders that I met were with me on that journey to retrieve the helm.
So that's who we saw.
And the rest of my own personal guard.
So the others are either dead or scattered around the city. Okay.
If this sword really can be retrieved, I have a sense. I don't know exactly why, but the feelings that are the memories from when I was wearing that helm resonate with that sword. It seems important.
Okay.
If you can try and retrieve it, then I'll happily take up other causes up here in the interim if you feel they must be done.
You see anything else?
Yes.
Just the visions of the sword.
Those are the ones that made sense.
Okay.
I imagine having the thoughts of a god and a demon.
There was lots and lots of cackling.
I'm guessing about 50% of it was screaming.
Cackling and screaming, yes. I don't know if some of them were mine, cackling or screaming.
Baphomet's one of the nicer demons, I'll hold, to be fair. It's a low bar, but, could have been Zugamati.
Grazed. Fucking pervert.
That would have been equally bad.
In that case, I guess I should just count my lucky stars that I emerged as relatively unscathed as I did.
Yes. Well, those that help you did not, and in that we need to rectify.
Indeed.
We should find this jeweler shop and pray they have some diamonds.
Yes. Worth seeing if we can scavenge for some supplies as well, if we're going that way.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything else for getting.
No.
So at this point, this is the point where the book says, yeah, Rhea leaves your party. But it's also a little bit fuzzy about it because, you guys also still have to figure out how you're getting down from the city.
I have a way down if we're because I think we're going to level as well. I have a way down.
Yes.
We're going to feather fall.
Aren't we directly above the sticks, though?
Just jump far.
Yeah, but the bank...
It's also death?
The bank beside the River Styx where Elturel is currently moored, that's where the blood war is happening a lot right now.
So essentially we've got to jump off the other side of the island and then flap our arms really hard.
I'd also like a way back up, unless you know reverse featherfall. Levitate, that'd be that. But I think we asked the vampire guy, Lightward. If we say that we're very keen on killing demons down below, he might know of a way down.
We could just climb down the chains, and if something bad happens, then I feather fall.
Yeah.
And We work that out from there.
I don't mind Featherfall being a plan B. Yeah.
If we can find any kind of general store, I'm sure they'll have climbing equipment.
Ropes and things.
How comfortable would you all be riding on giant wasps?
I have no problems with such things.
You had me at giant wasps. Admittedly, it was the last thing you said, but that was when you had me.
I'd be fine with that. Safer than Featherfall.
Or owls? Vultures?
You've made this sale. Stop selling.
Yes, any of those.
Wasps are angry bees with knives strapped to them. What is not to love?
Cool.
So yes, because I don't want to railroad you or anything.
Yeah.
So out of character, I'm just saying, officially giving you the option of going off and carrying on with that, whilst letting Rhea and Ravengard handle things in Elturel, including dealing with Lightward, tracking down the Hell Riders, and getting the Diamond Dust.
But we have to cast the spell.
Unless Rhea is aware of a powerful spellcaster who was in the city before it fell that she's hoping to track down.
I thought you were going to say it was the fucking otter again.
No, he is. By this point,
off.
he's gone. He's plane shifted back.
Yeah.
He should have plane shifted back immediately because he had a 9th level spell slot in reserve. But the book didn't think that went through.
Nor did the otter.
No.
Lightward, I think, might appreciate a personal visit from us, but perhaps not this session.
Oh yeah, no, I am winding down this session now.
Yeah, I don't want anyone else dealing with Lightward, and wouldn't he want to make sure that hole is shut?
Yeah. I'd also I'd also be interested on his input on how we get down. He might not have anything, or it could be even more suicidal than just.
It's something we can ask before the fighting starts.
Exactly. So, but yes, but I mean, Diamond Dust and stuff, I suppose, like that. But if someone else is gathering it, then stopping us sinking into the Hell River is probably a more pressing concern.
Yeah.
I mean, can we, considering that Ravengard was here when the city fell, right?
Mm-hmm.
How far has the city been dragged down in the amount of time they've been here?
See, now this is tricky.
Yeah.
Because time works a bit differently here.
Time is a little bit wibbly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit wibbly. It has dropped noticeably.
Okay, but it's not within days.
It's not days, no. But it's also
not a super long time.
I mean, you probably shouldn't take a month.
Yeah.
Like we got weeks.
You got some time. It's a bit nebulous. Basically, I need to sit down and work out how long it'll take.
Yeah, so it's not 1% of the way down, and it's not 93% of the way down. It's a middling amount. Okay, that's
somewhere in the middle. Yes, you've got a bit of time, so you shouldn't feel rushed, but you should feel pressed, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't endlessly dilly-dally, but there are important things up here as well, because if there's no city to save, because it's just a city of walking corpses, no offense, then there's no point in fixing it.
Well,
True.
Yeah.
So plan of attack then is what?
You want to deal with Lightward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to deal with
Are we going
everything.
to do jewelers today? Rest up, Lightward.
So you want to hit the jewelers today?
Well, I don't know. That's the question, basically.
Well, they were going to deal with the jewelers for us.
Okay.
So
do we want to, in that case, look at Helm Shield Hall today? Because that's where the Hell Riders were.
We could just deal with, because they were saying they would deal with everything up here. The only reason we're doing Lightward
is
because
he's a big player.
He's a big player, and Sen has a personal interest in making sure that that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Okay, then I suppose we're resting up for the rest of the day and then going off the light ward tomorrow then.
Yep,
That works.
that works.
Okay, whilst you do that, Rhea and Ravengard are going to hit up the jewelers and the shield hall.
Okay, cool.
So, sorry, is this something you're doing today, or are you chilling out for a bit?
I don't think we want to go. Well, I think we want to be going into that light ward fight fresh because he seems like it's going to be a lot.
But then he will have more things.
True.
I'm mostly okay in terms of my spells, so
I've used all of my big ones, but in terms of anything else, I'm still pretty good.
everyone except Skelly is okay. I don't know what
Skelly
he's
just
going
sticks
to do.
his thumb up and it's gently smoking.
That's the problem.
And if you look too close, if you look at his eyes too long, you start to get a headache.
Brave skeleton.
As it's flashing blue and red.
Oh, he's got a stupid fucking helm. What does the helm look like? Is it like got a nose guard or gonna put a mask on him? Because he doesn't actually see out of his eyes.
It's true. Mm.
They're just gonna. just...
Although,
Hey, give me the helmet. I'm an armor. I'll just nail a bit of metal across the front.
I don't think it's going to come off his head at the moment. You could nail the metal while it's on him, though.
Well, actually, a simple bless spell would remove it.
At this point?
Yeah,
What, from Skelly?
from Skelly.
Bless, I can do all day long. That's one of my. Oh no, it's not a domain spell. Sorry, that's but I can prep it tomorrow.
I mean, Feria could do it.
Yeah. So the question is are we resting and then going tomorrow, or are we going now? Now is in quotes, it's like now is in.
Now, as in today in game.
Yeah.
But next session in,
As long as you have a short rest, I don't mind going now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I'm happy to say that you've had a short rest whilst having this
That's
conversation anyway.
Then I'm happy to go now.
I wouldn't mind being removed cursed to get the charisma back because that's my main stat really.
Oop.
But I don't want Sen to waste a spell that he might otherwise use. Is that?
When I do I've only used one because I had to do all the chanting. I really didn't use that many spell slots.
Okay.
So I'll use one on you.
Okay. Then yes, I'm good to go because that will get me all my Bark Inspiration dice and a better spell save DC.
Okay. So next time, go
Yeah.
after Gideon Lightwarden.
Looks like we have a plan of attack.
Yep.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that.
mhm.
Yes.
I hope my hangover didn't impede things too much.
It's
No.
fine.
Oh, good to be back.
Yep.
Yep. And I'll stop the recording.